you.
About to knock me on that bitch.
All right, get out of here now.
Exactly.
That's the point. Playing too much.
You just fucking alone.
Okay.
You about to get slapped up, dog.
You should change your name to just your name.
The streets? Yeah, I know. I haven't changed my name.
Yeah. Or Kevin.
But do people call him Dash?
Some people do.
They do?
Yeah, everybody.
Like, name should be Big Dre Beats. Like, why can't it be Dre?
You are a fucking hating ass lady.
Well, you just told this nigga to change his name.
No, on here.
What's his name on here?
The Opinionated Podcast. Not the
Well,
podcast.
ain't that your name?
Yeah, but it's not the podcast right now.
Look at him. He looks like a dad.
I look like a dad. What the fuck does a dad look like?
Like you.
That's some funny shit.
I'm a dad now.
I've been a dad for like
was funny.
been a dad for like 17 years, but now I look like one. It's good, bro.
Hey, old nigga shit. Hey, old nigga shit. Whoa.
Yo, bro, what the fuck was that video you just put up, dog? On you put that Dennis Rodman up? What's good, Rasheed?
Yeah, I put that up.
Well, I ain't never break my dick, but I felt it almost snap one time.
Hey, bro, he broke his dick, but where did blood come? If you broke your dick, did you split the skin? That's what I don't understand. Did he split the skin?
I'm guessing so. Like, I don't know how you break your dick, but I bent my dick before. I ain't never break it.
Right, we all did. We all hit the corner or something, and then just or went out too far and did one of them. But to break your dick and blood to come out. My dick come in a skin bag. I don't understand what kind of dick this nigga got where blood, on multiple occasions, blood squirted out. Blood everywhere. Why?
Yeah. Because I think he broke like a vessel or something. He snapped it in half. I don't know. I think he like broke the skin and the pressure built up from all the blood. Because Dennis Rodman was into some wild shit, dog. Like,
you call that nigga the worm for nothing.
Exactly. But why that nigga every time he talking, he sound like he clicking?
Every time. Yeah. I told him he sound weird.
Sound like he clicking.
He's probably the best person to hang out with, though.
Yeah.
Like, to be quite honest, he's probably the best person to hang out with.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'd do with him, but like, he's probably awesome. I mean,
go, fuck Carmen Electra or some shit. I don't know.
That was 20 years ago. That was 20 fucking years ago.
Yeah, he had some bad white joints, though.
I mean, hey, it was Dennis Rodman. He had Madonna. Common. And what you drinking? A piss sample?
Tequila, nigga. Yeah, piss sample. The fuck?
We talk about Rodman. All right, man. What's the week been like, dude? Because I'm going back to work very soon tomorrow. So.
Oh, you got a week off?
I took the what you call that shit? I took the fucking something called a furlough. I took a furlough. Furlough. They give certain niggas like you don't have to take like vacation time or anything like that. You can just have off. Oh shit! I can see it. Let me read that. It is possible to break a penis in this case. The two blood vessels on either side. Oh my gosh! Or your urethra that fill the. Oh goodness. Well, I mean, he did it 3 times. 3 times. 3 times.
After the third,
freak. That boy learned freak. That's crazy, dog. Either way, if it is possible, I don't want to experience that ever in my life.
Hell no, I don't want to break my dick. Shit, that
nigga probably broke it and then still played basketball right after that. Like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm just playing with a broken dick. It's all good.
Jordan, don't worry about it.
Give me a vacation after this, though. Give me a vacation.
Yeah.
Only until Pippen come back. I still haven't watched that documentary.
Bro, you slipped. You tripping.
I know. Can't get up. Slip and falling.
Bro,
I mean, I will soon because everybody keep talking about the shit.
Yeah, you slipping, dog. It's one of the best. That's one of the best documentaries out there right now. Is that motherfucking shit, dog? Ain't too much. What else is there to do? You know, you stuck home. You can't go to the movies or nothing. It's the best times. Hey, what up?
If you're gonna learn about something, might as well learn about
A dick?
You
I
stick
broke
the vagina.
a broke dick.
You know your way around a penis. Like, it's okay. Now, I would if I broke my dick, I would be no more good. Like, I broke my leg, and that shit hurt. If I broke my dick, I'm just ready. At that point, I'm ready. Like, yo, put me in a coma for however long it takes for this shit to heal. I'll wake back up.
Can you imagine the dude cheating and breaking his dick with the girl he cheated with, and then gotta go home and explain to his girl he broke his dick?
You gotta make up anything you can. Make up anything you can.
Baseball.
I fell. My dick was hard.
We was playing cricket, and the ball bounced up and hit me in the nuts.
Yeah, nah. You ain't getting that one off.
Nah, yeah. That's a dummy move right there, though, man. But nah, yo, but back to what we was talking about this week. Nah, you know, ain't too much shit going on, bro. Harvard's offering free online class. What?
Shit, okay. Let's spend some time with that. That's a great thing to do. Like, I think the best thing for people to do right now is to spend time on education, whatever kind of education you can get. Me, my dumb ass, I just got one today. I got another one. I'll grab it.
What? He's going to grab the dildo that he bought today. It comes with rotating head, he said. Dre's into freaky shit like that.
I don't know about all of that, but
comes with shaft and balls.
just got this one today.
What's that? Donald Miller. Building a story.
Yeah.
Building a story, bro.
Building a story. It says, oh shit. Use these 7 elements of great storytelling to grow your business. So right now I'm not ready to read it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of the books to read, but this one definitely for the podcast and like for us to try to grow this business and like ideas that could help.
I'm gonna write me a book like that. How to build your brand. Like first, step 1, write a book.
You should.
Step 2, name it a creative name. Step 3, sell that book to people who want to build their brand. Step 4, I'm joking.
Here's the thing, and because I think self-education is one of the things that I've stumbled upon. Like, what's the best way? Like, the best way to, I'm gonna sum this up. The best way to like learn how to do, like, all right, you're not a millionaire right now, right? Or you're not successful in your field that you want to be successful in. Tangible things, study your history through artworks. Yeah, it sounds cool. That sounds awesome. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not a professional, like you can't. It's only certain things you can get from YouTube videos and Google.
Yeah.
Or if you want to be a professional in a certain area, guess what? There's a guy who's a professional in a certain area. It might be real estate, but like Robert Kiyosaki or fucking Grant Cardone or something like that. If that nigga write a book, guess what? He gonna put some tips and tricks in there that it took him 30 years to learn. You know what I'm saying? That you can read in a book and say, oh shit, I just cut that time. You know, I just cut that time. So me, I'm grabbing whatever else. The other shit I grabbed in quarantine. This is something else I'm going to try to read in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm gonna try to get to it. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? What is that right there? Atomic Habits. Habits. We're trying to break your habits.
Well, you want to break habits, but the real thing is starting new ones and learning how to continue these habits, like the habits that lead you to success.
My man Marlon said, yeah, Kev, go for it. People would definitely want to know how to become successful. We're trying to get there. That's
the main thing of pretty much anything. I got one more. I'm just going over the shit that I bought on the quarantine. Ain't nothing else open, so this one I'm saving.
What is that?
I don't know if I was talking to y'all about him. Ray Dalio is he's one of the most successful hedge fund runners, or he was. Like, he only ran the biggest hedge fund.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, even all the rich people read this book. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, other rich people say, yo, this book it's like the shit. So I actually can't wait to read this one, but I'm a very slow reader. But that's enough about books.
That's enough
I
about
books. I want to go over my new shit.
Another good book to put in here, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I learned a lot. My man Marlon said. I wish I'd get his comments to post.
You say you're looking for a comment to post?
No, I wish I can get my comments on here from this one.
Damn, $50 for a certificate signed by Harvard. Yeah, hell yeah. Ain't nobody tell you shit.
God damn, Dre.
I got my shit from Harvard. Harvard. Hell yeah, that's a damn good deal. $50. Harvard, like, come on.
Oh yeah, I can say I studied at Harvard.
Yes. You don't know how valuable that shit is, bro. Like,
well, I know. I can only imagine.
Listen, right now is the time, because I think we're going to be going through a shift. Now, I have no idea about economics and shit like that. I'm not good at that. I don't know shit about the government. I'm just not good at it. But I'm saying self-education and just finding a different way to do things is going to be more important than ever now, because once this shit is like going through its thing, a lot of motherfuckers ain't going to have jobs. There's other way to get money, which I'm trying to figure out. There's other way to get money, in this era that, people got to figure out. Because that 9 to 5, either they going to start giving motherfuckers dog shit pay, or you ain't going to be able to get a job anyway if you ain't got no college education, which you don't have to have a college education to make money, to make significant amount of money.
Nah, you really don't. You really don't, man.
The majority of millionaires, like significant millionaires, aren't college educated, but they're self-educated. It's a difference. But anyway, I see you look like you're concentrating, bro.
I'm concentrating because I'm trying to figure something out. I'm trying to get people.
Don't fold pages to get bookmarked. How did you see that? How did you see that I fold my pages to get a bookmark? I refuse for some reason to get a bookmark or a page thing. I don't know why. I have no fucking clue. How did you know that? How did you see that shit?
Easily, motherfucker. You put it on screen. You got high def.
The front way, though. I ain't put it on the side way. I put it on the front way. But I ain't reading none of them books yet, though.
Nah.
Let me get it. I'm sorry. I'm probably fucking up the whole cast, but whatever.
He doesn't care. This is called
quarantine conversations.
Yeah, we just talk about nothing. Hopefully people just chime in and check it out.
This is the one I'm in the middle of right now, but I fold my shit. So I got a whole bunch of folded pages.
Make it magic of thinking big.
Truth be told, bro, a lot of these type books, like I might be in Barnes and Noble. So I love going to Barnes and Noble for some, like, it's just, to me, it's like an adult toy store. You know what I mean? But I'll just get a book that looks like it might be my type shit. I'll read the back jacket or whatever. And
so I ask you a question: why you don't just get fucking Audible?
I had Audible, so I told you this before too. So I take in information
better
differently than a lot of people. So I watch a lot of that type of shit too, and I'll listen to stuff as I'm like working, like as I'm driving. I'll listen to shit, but it doesn't necessarily sink in like it's supposed to. So when I have a physical book in my hand, I'll read it, and if I don't understand it, I'll read it again. But if I'm driving, listening, I'll be looking over here, trying to do this, trying to see what job I got next. So it's like the information don't necessarily sink in. But that don't mean that I'm against Audible. I just think that if I'm really trying to soak in the information, that physical book, man, cannot beat it. I can take notes and shit. You know what I mean?
You can take notes, highlight certain shit, all that great shit.
Right. Go back, check it out. I don't think about it. Taking this test on Harvard, getting certificates, trying to move into a new career field, and possibly work in a museum. Hell yeah! Shit, this is the time. If you're gonna do anything, if you're gonna switch some shit up, this is the time.
Hey, see us. We're trying our best to build this podcast by just going live at least 2 or 3 times a week. I don't know if it's helping.
It's helping.
Somewhat.
It's helping. You know why?
What up?
Because they get to see our beautiful faces more than once every 2 weeks. They get to actually see our faces and know that, hey, guess what? We do a lot more than talk about dicks and pussies.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean? We do a lot more. On another note,
what up?
Since we just talking, I was watching. I was on Instagram yesterday, and one of my favorite podcasts is the Joe Budden podcast.
All right.
So apparently they must have said. So there's this issue at the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with Gillian Waller.
What did they do? What did they do?
So it's this dude that, and people know him. I think a lot of local people work with him. Devin Wade. Devin Wade came, like, I guess in the middle of them doing their podcast, and they started shooting their podcast at his studio, and like he was on their podcast with him and shit. So like, they got the Barstool deal.
Yeah.
And he was like, what I mean? I guess he wanted 15% of that deal, and they was like, nah, dog, you the engineer, but we not partners. I don't know the ins and outs. All I know is Joe Budden and them started talking about it on their last episode, and niggas was atting Gilly. Niggas was atting Gilly, like, yo, Joe, and him and Joe Budden was like cool, industry cool, like they was on each other's lives and shit.
Yeah.
But Gilly just went off on these niggas on his live, just went off on them, just saying that he was with somebody who went to Joe Budden crib and his uncle answered the door and nigga ain't want to come outside and all this crazy shit.
Oh, about punking him.
Yeah, then 10 minutes later, talking about everybody. Then 10 minutes later, he took it down because I wanted to see what was going on. I like both podcasts.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, he took it down. And I'm like, all right, let me see what actually happened. And he was like, I just talked to one of the guys on the podcast named Maul. He's like, I just talked to Maul. He said, it wasn't like that, and this, that, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. So, but fuck Rory, though. But still fuck Rory, though, and this and that. But I thought it was interesting. I'm like, yo, this nigga went 100 miles an hour at these niggas and didn't even know.
Because niggas with the fucking social media and shit, niggas get so fucking gassed before they get the ins and outs of the whole situation and snapping and bugging. And then when they get the whole story, they're like, oh shit, I went too far. That's why I tell motherfuckers, whatever you put, think before you put something on the fucking internet, or at least hit the nigga like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? And then he could have got the whole thing squashed. Now that whole relationship is fucked. It's fucked down right now. I know.
It probably is.
Yeah.
I forget about it, but it probably is. It's, to me, because that's the one nigga you, if you say something about him, he gonna go 100 miles an hour at you. It was funny. I wanted to know what was going on. I just watched their podcast today and I saw it and I was like, I can see how he was feeling some type of way about it because they was talking about shit that they didn't really know about. But they didn't pretend to know about it though. They didn't pretend. They were just like, yo, you know what I mean? This is what, in a hypothetical sense, this is how it should have went for whoever. And that's because they care about the podcasting community.
That's a bunch of, I understand. A podcast community is small, but it's still, niggas gonna probably turn this shit, other podcasts gonna do this shit, start fake beefs, and that's what's gonna turn into, I wasn't fake, but that was real beef. But, motherfuckers see their ratings go up, everybody wants to jump on that wave and start doing the same bullshit. You know how it goes. It just...
Not us. I don't want to. If anybody could ever go back to this, I don't want to beef with you niggas because
I don't.
I'm a real life person who goes to work, comes home, does his shit. You want to beef with me, you're gonna be beefing by yourself. If you want to try to fight me, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up, and then I'm gonna go back to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Tired, but whatever.
I don't do that beefing shit. I don't do that arguing, that back and forth shit on Facebook. I just dead that shit. When I bump into you, I bump into you. You say how you feel, and go from there. It's always been my motto, though. Yo, man. And speaking about beef and the dumb shit, you see, I was watching some little kid podcast, a bunch of little kids. It was a video saying they agree with Tekashi 6ix9ine what he did about the whole snitching thing. Yo, I'm telling
a million people talked about this, but I'll weigh in. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
If y'all, let me just put some information out to the atmosphere because a lot of niggas is like telling themselves, if you about to go ride out and do some dumb shit with your homie, and y'all about to get, something that could possibly get you locked up, and that nigga start bumping Tekashi 6ix9ine, get the fuck out the vehicle. get the fuck out the vehicle. Like, ASAP. Jump the fuck out. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit is... And this gets me back. I hate to... This is going to sound all, like, political and all this black... Listen,
give it to us.
Like, the industry, man, is just so fucked up, the music industry. Like, first we went from, like, NWA to Killing Ourselves and all this shit, to gangster rap, then to this pill, lean, and drug shit, and now it's going to be pretty soon where they're going to be like, it's cool to tell on yourself a snitch. Like, yo, they are setting us up for fucking failure, yo. Like, that's the next wave. Like, niggas is going to be cool to tell your homies. Like, I understand, you doing dirt and you in the street, there is a code. If you're an old lady in your house and you see some dudes down the street selling drugs and you want them on your block, listen, you not in that life, you calling the cops, you want your neighborhood ran a different way, that's cool. But if y'all two niggas and y'all will commit a crime and shit, like, it's just, hey man, look, I'll plead the fifth, bro. Take it to courts and we go from there. You know what I'm saying?
With that nigga, bro, and people talked about it already. I'm a jackass, so I can actually hear way better.
There you go.
Shit, bitch.
Damn, dog, we fucking up.
Well, now I can actually hear.
Yeah, sounds like clear.
Sound nice. All right, so it's a lot of niggas. Damn.
God damn, dog, what you?
I had to set my shit up. So it's a lot of niggas who talked about this, and they were saying like,
yeah,
it's different types of people out there. I'm a civilian. You're a civilian. And then there's street niggas. And then there's like middle America, like, I ain't gonna say white people, but there's people who just people. You know what I'm saying?
People
just
like people. Me and you.
Well, me and you I feel like we're civilians, but we're street adjacent. Look at my shit.
Yeah, the street.
You know what I mean? But so it's different type of people. So when I see this, since I grew up street adjacent, all my family is in the street, all that shit. Since I grew up like that, I still hold niggas to that type of caliber. So that means that if I'm with you, if me and you, God forbid, ever go do a robbery, go do a murder, I'm with you. I went with you for a reason. We out. If we get caught, I don't say I ain't had nothing to do with it. It was him. So I'm like, I got to take that time. I got to take that time because I came. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you are the person who suggested the robbery, to me, if you're the person who suggested the robbery and I was like, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, I don't want to do it. And you be like, or you ain't tell me. Let's say you ain't tell me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you ain't tell me and I'm driving a car. And you was like, hold on, stop right here. And you robbed the nigga and we both got caught for that. I would expect you to tell them he ain't had nothing to do with it. Like, I wouldn't say it, though. I wouldn't be like, nah, I ain't had nothing to do with it. I would be like, I would have to take that time if it come, but I would expect you to try to get me off. Like, it's certain things that you expect from niggas who jack that life. Now, with him, they're saying like, oh, he ain't like that. He just was, he was getting extorted. Dog, this is what you was saying. You was coming out with all this shit.
You put that energy in the atmosphere. You, whatever, claiming your blood and all this other shit. Oh, Kev, look at that. You claiming that you blood and all this shit, and you gangster and you gang and all this shit. What's up, Kev?
Yo, what's up?
What's up? We talk about six the snitching and shit on your home.
To Cashew 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
To Cashew?
Nut ass nigga.
Yeah, nut ass nigga. Like, dog, You the one putting that shit in the atmosphere. Oh, I bang niggas. I put money on your head. Like, ain't nobody's. I don't care. I really don't care.
Yo, the illest part of that, him putting money on the nigga head. He put money on the nigga head, and the nigga that he got to do the shit, he told on.
Exactly.
He told on the nigga he got.
Exactly.
Yo, you just at that point, bro. I gotta come get you. I gotta come get you, dog.
Right.
I gotta come get you.
And then after that, you get out. You snitch on the nigga and get out. And your song, you talk about shooting people. I don't want to hear nothing about you shooting nobody.
Nah, not even that. The nigga
I don't want to hear nothing.
The nigga was saying this. What nigga y'all know that snitch on everybody and get number ones, break the street.
Yo, that was crazy.
I said, this nigga is insane. They gonna kill him.
Dog. Like, I wonder how many people out of millions that watch that shit. Because I ain't watching shit. How many of them people actually agree with the shit he was saying?
Kids and like and middle America civilians, like people who know the surface, who don't know the street part, that say, hell yeah, if somebody was.
He froze up. Y'all froze up. Y'all froze. Dre's frozen. Yep, that happened. There you go. There you go. I can get back.
Kevin, there you go. If fucking my baby mom, extorting me, doing this, doing that, then yeah, I'm not gonna let. It's like, dog, I don't think that's the truth. Number one, but if it is,
his niggas in the gang was fucking his baby mom.
That's what he says. But the thing is, if I'm your what do you call it, the publicist. If I'm your publicist, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you anything that's gonna make you look good. So even if you snitch, I gotta make you snitch and look great. I gotta make you look like the victim so that you can snitch. Because guess what? If I'm not gonna put that on me, if they murdered his mom and he snitched, then he's warranted, right? I'm just asking, like, to the public eye, if that happened, you can say like, oh, fuck these niggas. These niggas is super, super weird. They go, you know what I mean? Like they don't have no loyalty to me, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, any street adjacent nigga ain't gonna let none of that snitching ride. Period.
Nah, listen, man. Yeah, I just don't understand it, man. I don't.
I read the comment. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Lisa.
Yeah. Nah, I just don't. I don't understand it. Like, when did this shit become cool? Like, when did it become cool? And why is he still accepted in our music? Like,
because it's not our music, bro. It's not your music. It's not my music. It's just now. I ain't gonna fry. I listened to him at one point. He had some
I never listened to that nigga ever.
I listened to him. I had him on my playlist.
Never.
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard everything that happened, it might sound corny. I definitely took them all. I had 2 songs on my playlist. I took them all. They was good for working out.
Bro, I told my son when my son was listening. My son liked them at the beginning. And when he was playing all this shit, going crazy, all this, I told my son, like, yo, like, it's okay to listen to his music, but, like, he fake. He like, Dad, nah, I said, no, son. He fake. He's like, how you know he fake, Dad? I'm saying, cause...
He was trolling.
I said, one, he's trolling. No real street dude that's moving like that. No real. Let's put it this way. And that no real dude that's really in the streets like that is going to get a camera, say, hey, I'm about to go commit XYZ crime, yeah, and make a big scene out of shit. Nobody. And if y'all
These new niggas different though.
Because they fucking retarded. Y'all are retarded. Yeah, they are. They fucking retarded.
I just find it funny how this generation is like figuring out ways to make it acceptable for the shit that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like, oh, well, he ain't telling me, or, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, I'm not knocking him for him getting his money. Like, you know, whatever ploy or troll he doing to get his money, that's fine, or whatever the case may be. But niggas is really making it seem acceptable to do shit like that, bro. Like, I don't care what situation. There's always gonna be a code, you know what I mean, to these streets. And for you to do what you do and then come out and then people be like, oh yeah, that's just cool. Like, nah, man, that's just not cool, bro. If that's not your lifestyle, then you shouldn't claim to be something you're not or try to be something you're not, bro. Like, you just out here pretty much just false flagging.
So who was he signed to?
I have no idea.
What label was he signed to?
I don't know, one of the majors, and whoever got money behind them ain't losing that money. So you best believe they're going to do anything they want to, anything they can to keep him going. They said, "Oh, if you think just from him snitching is the reason why he's home, you're fucking crazy."
For one,
period.
Any street dudes, real street dudes. If y'all listening to Tekashi 6ix9ine, or if y'all following, y'all think he do when he being cool. I mean, you know a street nigga and you hanging with him and that's who you run with in the streets, and he said he don't care what Tekashi 6ix9ine did, or he don't really see what's wrong with it. Hey, get that nigga up out your group. Get kicked. Put him to the side.
For everybody get caught. Everybody get caught on the corner. He gonna snitch.
What's good, Frank? Big. Second thing. Diddy, Jay-Z. Who else? Diddy and Jay-Z, because really those are the two biggest entities out there as far as music go. This is another thing. Yo, start getting your people's music back somehow, because these big time execs and these fucking label owners nowadays, they don't give a fuck about what goes on in the ghettos. Pretty much where them predominantly black people we live at. They don't give two shits. They don't give a fuck about rap music and nothing. It makes it
My company don't either.
They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck if we die, we kill each other. They don't give a shit about nothing. All they care about is a paycheck. Get your music back. Y'all are the most biggest entities out there right now. Start signing
What you mean get your music back? What you mean?
Start signing these dudes on the come up. These new dudes that's on the come up, you see them rising. Everybody knows who they are. Start saying, look, man, even P, whoever, move with me. And then control the message that you want to put out into your neighborhood. And start changing the mindset of the generation of the kids, not my kids. Because my kids are going to be dumb as fuck in this music. My kids' generation. But the ones after that, start grooming their fucking music to get away. Because at one point in time, before these big executives like controlled the industry, you had shit like Self-Destruction. You had people like Queen Latifah and who else was that? Public Enemy. You had shit like that. It's like we don't have nothing like that. Any nigga that tries to rap like that, we have. They automatically get deemed. No, they get deemed corny. They get deemed corny.
Nah, J. Cole not corny.
This is nice.
J. Cole not corny.
Nice. J. Cole not corny. Talib Kweli not corny. Mos Def not corny.
No, they label.
Well, that's a different.
Where do they put them? They call them backpack rappers. They don't even say they rappers.
They definitely don't call them backpack.
Sahai the Prince is not a backpack rapper.
So what they call them? What do they call them now then? Because they're not mainstream rappers.
I don't know, but I mean,
J. Cole is 100%. J. Cole and Kendrick, they're the two ones that people mention, and they are mainstream as you get. Honestly,
how many little shits, little fizz, little jizz?
You talking about like subconscious rap? You trying to label like this?
I'm just saying how many little jizz, little fizz, TYE boy, CYNG. Nigga, how many of them motherfuckers? It's a billion of these motherfuckers. That's all my kids listen to. And all these niggas talk about is lean, popping E's, perks. I'm like, y'all dope fiends. Like y'all dope fiends, and kids think it's cool. My generation. The thing about that though,
you can't 100% blame the young boys, because there's songs from artists that we fucked with, that, you know what I mean, or that we listened to as we were, you know what I mean, in our 20s and shit like that was talking about lean, you know what I'm saying? Siegel is a main nigga that we listened to.
I didn't follow.
Talk about drinking lean and
popping
Beans, bro.
No, I'm saying I fuck with. No, I didn't. Just because Bean said he was doing it, it wasn't Beans ain't making cool to seem to do like this was how the party got started or anything like that. And when he talked about taking the pain away.
Codeine, pop my perks. That's my Twizzest. The nigga literally was telling you he was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it is what it is. What I'm saying is you can't give 100% fault to these niggas, especially if they listening to the music like we was at one point, just younger than us, and decided, yo, this nigga talking about this. Let me try it, and then that became a wave, bro. Just like this shit that we did.
I just want to go back to the good old days where all the rappers were only talking about murdering people. The good old days. That's it. All right, bro, that's it. They were just talking about murdering people.
No, I'm just saying, dog. Listen, in real shit, it's certain cats that come out that are spitters, that are real. They want to talk about real shit. But what happens? An exec gets a hold of their music, like, yo, this ain't the wave.
That's not happening no more, Kev. I gotta disagree with you on that one, only because now it's easier for, like, the masses is different, but right now it's easier for
to get
niggas like that.
To it.
Niggas like that rap. It's easier for niggas like that to actually like gain traction. Case in point, Griselda.
Yeah.
You know, like what the fuck is the individual names? Benny the Butcher and them.
Conway the Machine.
Yeah, Conway Benny. Them niggas.
Conway got like 3 albums out in like a year, my nigga.
Yeah, they are putting in work with a whole lot of people. And everybody loves them.
And that's because they're able to get whatever message that they can get across to their fans because of all the different platforms that they're able to use. SoundCloud, they go on. Remember, that Pip is still out there. You know what I mean? You can pretty much pull music from anywhere, so you don't necessarily have to be. You could be independent. You know what I'm saying? You could be independent in the streets now and not need a record label.
Okay, this is what I'm saying.
They are definitely backed by certain people. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying, these big entities in rap should start pushing certain artists with certain messages and making them seem cool that benefits us. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
All right, so I agree. I'm going to say they should do that, but I'm going to tell you, and I'm not trying to go against what you're saying.
Though.
Right, I was going to say, like, the business model now, because it's different from a couple years ago, but the business model now is that you alone, you a guy, your name Lil GYG, whatever the fuck your name gonna be, right? Mm-hmm. You got your own following, you put in your own work, and you got this song. This song is on fire locally. It's on fire, right? The label comes way after that to say, my nigga, what you got on your own, you got to have financial backing regardless, but seemingly on your own, you got 400,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Your streams go, like, you put your shit out, your streams go crazy. Everybody talking about you. That's when the label comes and says, cool, here, let's do this deal, blase, blah, 360 or whatever, where we finance all this shit. You keep doing what you're doing, and then we own your masters and all this other merchandise and all that shit.
Why?
But what I'm saying is, the music is already the music.
So that's where that's where Jay and Diddy steps in. Like, look, we're not gonna own your masters.
Diddy?
I don't know. These are people that
examples. I got you. Examples.
These are people that really give a fuck about making you a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Or a millionaire. These are people that give a fuck about making you a millionaire.
Who the hell is the Suicide Boys?
I don't know. These record labels and owners, they don't care. Once you fold up, you no longer hot. They still own your masters, so they can go sell your shit to a McDonald's commercial and let your beat play in the background and still make millions of dollars off of you while you're basically making nothing. All I'm saying, when I say about go back and get y'all fucking music, help these young boys, put them in the right direction, start guiding them, help them build, make a business, not own their master, but say, look, I'm going to back you, but I'm going to have to get some money from you, but I'm not going to rape you. A, and two, you're not going to have to fucking sell your soul to the devil, and every time something happens that you want to speak out about, you can't say it because it won't look good for your fucking record, your record company. They don't want to hear it. Because you got to be, you think about it, man. Even though these record companies is, they got somebody in the dark and the shadows saying your artist can't say X, Y, and Z. I don't give a fuck how much money they make or whatever. If they say that,
I don't think nowadays is that you can't say this. I think it's you get paid more to say this rather than that. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. Drake gets paid. He has a Nike deal. So he talks about Nike in his raps, which ultimately gains sales for Nike. You know what I mean? So he gets more money because of doing something like that. That's just an example. I think artists, you never know. It could be motherfucking, it could be pharmaceuticals in the game by now. And they could be paying, fucking artists, or they could be paying companies to be like, yo, we want them to talk about certain drugs because if they talk about certain drugs, then, the price will go up because people will want to buy the script.
That's facts. Okay, just look how many artists were talking about killing people.
Shit.
And now they switching their whole tune, and now they feel as though they can speak freely. They're not signed no more. They got their masters back. Like T.I. Remember, he was the whole, the whole selling drugs and all this.
But because that's what he was doing. He's not doing that anymore.
And he still talks about that in his rap.
No, he don't.
No, that's what he was actually doing.
Yeah, not as much because he's not in the trap no more. You know what I'm saying? He just made his last album was called Dime Trap or something like that. You know what I mean? It was his 10th album. I'm pretty sure it was about the streets. I downloaded it, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
Okay, but you hear how political he speaks on, like activism, like social activism. When he was the biggest superstar out there, there was shit going on then, but you rarely heard him speak about it. Did you or did you not?
Yeah, but you talking about a 20-year-old T.I. who was in the streets still. Just like we were in the streets still. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all... Kev, we ran the streets and did whatever the fuck we did when we was younger.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. If something fucked
street adjacent.
If something fucked up happened, I spoke out on my shit. I ain't let that shit fester up and bull.
Huh? My point, what I'm saying is this, like, I think it's social media made it different. Because, like, back when T.I. first started, I was a fan. I'm still a fan. Back, there was no social media. So, like, even if he did have political views, you didn't know him. You didn't know it. Yeah. You just heard what he said in the raps. But if you listen in the raps, if you listen in the raps, it's going to be little shit about, you know what I mean? But he's going to speak about what he predominantly does, which was sell drugs, threaten to kill people, and stuff like that. Man, and he lived that shit. The nigga went
money. Spend his money and fuck these bitches. That's all he talking about.
He went to go fight Floyd Mayweather because he thought he was fucking tiny. This nigga is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dog. Y'all niggas really don't think that was some powers telling him like, yo, you really stick to what you do. You know what I'm saying?
I think that those were conversations that happened. Maybe that was a bad example because I think the way we think about the record business now, it's not that anymore. It's worse.
Yeah.
It's worse than that. It's not that anymore. It's not like. Because now, who is T.I. signed to? Nobody. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But, so, all right, you got to think about this, right? So, all these guys, like, I would say Meek Mill might be a better example of that. Because all these guys, they've been in the game for 20 years. If I'm in the game for 20 years, I got a family, my life is different. So, I care about different shit. And they got grown kids. So guess what? He cares about black lives.
Okay, but look how, like you said, Meek is a perfect example. Because look how differently Meek is talking right now. Like Meek is talking some other, and he's still signed. But I mean,
yeah, but that's all a part of growing, kid.
It seems like don't it seem
stuck in that mind frame that you were as a child when you're an adult. When you go through shit and you live through shit and you understand shit, you come to an understanding, and then you know what's right and what's wrong compared to what you like. A lot of them niggas didn't have a choice. Meek was talking about what he knew and what he had to do. He ain't got to do that shit no more. He damn near 10 years in the game. You know what I'm saying? If not more. You know what I'm saying? Like in the industry.
All right, bro. Okay. I'll make you with this thing. NWA. a real like
niggas with attitude.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But listen with the records they had. You know, the fuck the police. They was doing shit in their neighborhood, but they was telling how cops is fucked up, how drugs is ruining their fucking neighborhood. I mean, they ain't talking. You know, I mean, they said it was selling drugs and all that shit, but they talked about Wu-Tang, another group. Even though they talked about killing, you really never knew about it unless you. But they was talking about educational shit. They talking about crazy shit in their hood, but it was more. Rappers. But it was more to like educate you and like give you a glimpse into what they're going through instead of trying to glorify the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a different style.
Yeah,
of rap.
bro, they were giving you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you talking about, and then they were giving you their lifestyle in Cali, bro. They was still running these streets, talking about guns, talking about killing, talking about fucking bitches, and they were throwing in their political views because it was affecting them. You know what I mean? At that very point, right then and there, they were being affected. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like they were seeing something on the news, like Trump is doing this, and they're like, oh man, I can't believe Trump is doing this. And that. Nah, they were really being harassed by the police. So they were saying, fuck the police. The police don't ever help no way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm brown.
Any person who has any type of platform and with the given chance and has any type of intellectual, you know what I mean, like common sense, if someone asks them and they're on a platform, they're going to give you, you know, their opinion, whether it's something political or, you know what I mean, whether it's their fucking favorite food. They'll tell you what they like or what they don't like because they'll have the platform. A lot of times back then they didn't have the platform, but even if you watch some of the documentaries, the nigga Ice Cube was on when he got a chance to talk about shit. If it wasn't, you know what I mean, if he wasn't making a rap song, he was talking about the shit that felt, you know, that was personal to him, whether it was his political views or, you know what I'm saying, if it was something going on with the police or, you know, the community. When he was getting interviewed, he'd talk about that shit. But how many interviews did you get to see like that back then on television?
Not a lot.
Live or recorded.
Okay, but so
compared to people being able to just type exactly how they feel and everyone can see it in 30 seconds.
Okay, let's fast forward today about these kids now. Talk about eating all these pills and shit. They watching they mans that's rappers die on ODing, and then they be like, yeah, I've been kicked that habit a long time ago. I've been stopped, you know, drinking lean. I stopped fucking with the perks because my man died 2 years ago. But you just reached the record, you know what I mean, talking about how much lean you about to go get or cop or how much. Like, wouldn't you make a record right now talking about how that shit fucked your life up? You're still promoting this shit.
Yeah.
Your man just died. You've been sober for 2 years, but instead of writing a song because niggas write songs that affect them. That would affect me. So I would put a song out there talking about how my man's died, how hard it was for me to kick this habit, how fucked up I was in rehab. Because they talk about they write songs from the soul. Most of these artists nowadays, I know. Let them motherfuckers tell it though. They write it from their soul. But you've been sober for 2 years, but you still pushing this whole image of you eating Xanny bars and all this other shit and whatever. You double cupping like a motherfucker. Like, come on, bro. Like, just
Future. You know how I feel about Future. Now that's. What you just said, that's Future. Yeah. Future is the nigga that said, oh yeah, you know, I'm off that type shit, blah, 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 blah. But literally every song he makes is still about doing lean. One of the niggas, what's the young boy that died? The young boy from Chicago. I forget his name, I'm sorry, but he died from an overdose and all that shit. And he said that he was doing drugs. Right, he was doing drugs and shit like, because of Future. Not loosely he said that. I don't got the quote, but loosely he said that. And a while ago, Future said, I don't really do shit like that, blah, 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 blah. But he still makes songs about it. That's why I kind of don't fuck with him, because it's like, y'all letting this shit. Y'all love this nigga. These niggas, not y'all. These people love this nigga.
Juice WRLD.
But he's Juice WRLD. But he is admitted a fucking Juice WRLD. There we go. He's admitted a fucking hypocrite. And everybody just lets it ride. The nigga, all right, Let's have a fucking hold on. Let's have a fucking real conversation. Because everybody also knows. I don't know this man's business. I don't know him personally, but it's documented that this nigga he got like 5 kids, but he don't take care of none of them. Yeah. So this is a man who doesn't take care of his kids, doesn't do lean.
He just found out that he got another baby.
Right? Yeah.
Hold on. He got another baby too. Oh shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So he don't do shit for his kids. He say he don't do lean and all that and pills no more, but still raps about it emphatically with songs that are named after these types of drugs. Everybody still fucks with this nigga. Why?
Because they
He make a music that they can relate to. They just like the music. You know what I'm saying?
That's not relatable.
People don't give a fuck about the character. To them, to certain people, it's relatable.
It's a kid
they fucking doing pills and they fucking drinking lean. It's relatable. Spending money, fucking bitches, drinking lean, doing pills, partying, staying lit is relatable to the people, of this age.
So he's part of the problem.
Niggas is going broke. Niggas. I heard rappers talk about how much lean costs. Their lean habit costs, how many times they gotta do records to keep up with their lean habit. These is motherfucking millionaires. And right now, somewhere right now, there's a 13-year-old kid listening.
Turn your shit down. Turn your shit down.
My shit? My bad. Right now, there's somewhere there's a 13-year-old kid listening to a Future record, and his homie got some lean and say, yo, let's turn up. You know what I'm saying? We got this shit banging in the background. Not knowing you about to fuck this kid life up. Because now this kid's going to be forever chasing this fucking high. And when he can't get this high, he's going to start resorting to lower end shit that gets you that same feeling. That's perfect.
I've seen it. Yeah. I used to tell nigga, heroin.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen motherfuckers. I tell motherfuckers all the time that, I pop perks. I said perk lead the dope. When you can't afford them 50 or that 30 every time it's eating at your pocket, 30. And all you got is 10 real quick. That's all you can get your hand on $10. $10 bag of dope, and that's it. That's a wrap. Ain't no coming back. But that's it. But that's the shit. But that's the shit. That's the shit we push. That's the shit we push on our community. But I ain't gonna lie. I listen to all that Killer, Thug, and all that shit music, but ain't make me go out and go ride and go busting, nigga. Because I'm saying to myself,
never mind.
Nah, dog. If I did something, it wasn't because a rapper told me. It wasn't because a rapper told me to do that shit.
It never was. Nah, fuck that.
It was because somebody forced my hand. Let me put it to you that way. Because I ain't never killed nobody, but I came that fucking close. You know what I'm saying? That close. And I wasn't scared that I had to kill. I gotta tell people that story all the time. I was not scared to kill a nigga as much as I was scared as I had my daughter at the time, how much she gonna hate me for being gone for so long. That's the only thing I was scared about. But back to what I was saying. I listen to these niggas. I'm saying to myself, I'm like, yo, if you kill a nigga, every nigga I know that killed somebody did massive amount of time. Them niggas is gone. I understand these rappers got 100 bodies. You tell me they ain't served one day in jail, okay, they're bullshitting. That you can see that's fictional. Yeah. But it's kind of blurred lines when you talking about doing these drugs, because kids see these rappers doing this shit and having fun, and that's what kind of blurs reality. That other shit didn't blur reality for me, dog.
When it comes to, let me see, I can say the same thing. I listened to the same Clown Posse as a teenager, and I still to this day listen to. Yeah, because it is entertainment, but like that's entertainment. But like when we were young, to me the Locks, or I'm gonna say Rough Riders and Rockefeller in my teenage years was the main
go-to
ear candy. Yeah, go-to. Yeah. So
ear candy.
mix that right with your environment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm living in North Philly. I'm not going to say who, but like basically everybody I'm around is on the corner. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, when I went like super broke, I ain't had no job.
Crystal.
I think I just broke up with my girlfriend or something like that, and I was feeling really low. It crossed my mind to go to somebody, I ain't gonna say who, and say, yo, I'm ready to be on the corner. Knowing full well, I would have got locked up probably the first night. But I was ready, like, yo, like I gotta start doing something. I gotta give me some bread. I gotta do something. Like this shit is, you know what I mean? It's your environment plus other shit. Now, it's not that somebody told me to do it and I listen. It's just like, yo, it's everything. Like, oh, this must be right because they talking about it. And these niggas over here doing it. I mean, this nigga got a whole lot of money in his pocket every time I see him. Yeah. As a kid though, we thinking of adults. As a kid, you might let that persuade you to do some shit. Thankfully, I was smarter than that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kids that ain't as smart.
Because these kids, man, with the drugs, with this whole drug situation, it seems these rappers make it seem like you can live both of them lives. Like you can live, you know what I mean, live that doing that lean and still party and turn up. Have you ever seen a nigga on lean? Like I seen a nigga on lean. I seen niggas on perk. Them niggas think they turned the fuck up. Them niggas is dope fiend the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on perks before. I've been on perks for medical reasons.
Yeah, but I seen these niggas nodding. They dope nodding and they all that shit. They fucking passing the fuck out. Nobody know where the gas is. Where the gas at? Crystal said. We don't know.
The gas? I have no clue.
We don't know. At the gas station.
I'm gonna tell you though, like, it's a reason why niggas get addicted to perks.
Yeah.
If I take, like, when I was, obviously I had medical issues, but you feel amazing. I tell niggas all the time, I say, if you want to ask me something, if I'm taking perks, you better ask me then, because I'm going to say yeah, and I'm going to tell you why I love you. I'm going to tell you why you're the best person in the world and how long we've been friends. Like, I'm going to tell you all that shit. Ain't no turning up, nigga. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, that's what these niggas do. These niggas pass the fuck out. These niggas just nod the fuck off. Like, that shit just killed me, dog. Like, I'm like, y'all niggas be thinking y'all looking cool. Y'all niggas just nodding. But that's the thing. That's what's killing me.
Dope is for dopes.
Yeah, but that's what's killing me about this music. Because it's like, y'all niggas know what this shit do to y'all. Most of these niggas on these drugs, on this lean, these pills, they want to get off that shit. They don't want to be on that shit. They feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? And they want to get away from it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the environment. That's the crazy shit. Turning down. I'm turning down.
Yeah, turn down. What? Turn down for what?
Shut up, nigga.
Crystal said drugs is bad. Okay.
Okay. All right. Out of this whole thing. Out of this. What else is going on?
What else is going on?
Yo, all right. We all heard it. That Will Smith shit.
Oh, yeah. Woo.
Did he kill it?
Let's switch gears. Yeah. Will killed that shit.
Yo, he did.
With no kissing. Yeah, with the joint look.
No kissing or cursing?
No cursing.
Yo, the perfect example of a person being so grown that their subject matter is about grown people's shit. Nigga talk about giving his wife 1,000 kisses.
Yeah. Exactly.
Can you relate? Go give your wife 1,000 kisses right now.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can relate because it's like, all right, well, he's older. You know what I mean? He's clearly who a lot of people aspire to be. I aspire to be Will Smith. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that shit though. Like it was fire. Like he put some bars down. And I mean that's what I'm saying. Your bars is bars.
Put some stank on it.
That's what I'm saying. You don't like speaking. It was Joyner Lucas track, and that's the dude I like to talk about. Joyner does this style type of music that's out now, that's cracking or popping, whatever. But the bars are relatable.
Mm-hmm.
The bars are fire.
Yeah, he can rap.
Yeah, he can rap. And the music, and you still get that, because niggas listen to melodies now. You still get that melody feel that from this new music, because everything is melody. I love Travis Scott. I'm a giant fan of Travis Scott. I love everything. Anytime he puts something out, I'm looking for it. I'm a giant fan of Travis Scott. Because I like the melody. I like the songs. I like how he put his songs together. That new shit he got called The Scots. I love that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite tracks. But
here's another one that we talking about, Drinking Lean.
He don't think about drinking lean.
I'm about to say I don't know. I gotta listen to this shit.
Nah, I listen to John Lucas shit. He talks. He never talked about really like
Travis Scott. I didn't say Joyner Lucas.
Oh, Travis Scott. Oh yeah, but Travis Scott kicked the habit. I think after he stopped doing it. I think after Mac Miller died. I want to say.
That was that's recent.
Yeah,
I hope so.
2 years ago.
But that's so. Maybe because I'm adult, I don't blur them lines of doing drugs, dog. You know what's another thing? I hate to go back here, but maybe the reason we don't do drugs like that, or we wouldn't fuck with drugs. I grew up in the drugs. I grew up in the '90s. I had family members on drugs. I seen other family members, family members on drugs, and it just wasn't something to do. Like that shit was the worst time of my life. The first time I ever seen my mother cry, and I had to be about 7 years old, as her best friend got stabbed to death over him smoking the last crack rock. That's my earliest. That's my introduction to my mother crying and the murder at 7 years old. So I see we got
back in the sad shit.
Nah, let's fuck all that shit. Let's get back to Will Smith. Nah, let's go back to Will Smith shit.
No, we can keep going.
Nah, I ain't go back to sad shit, but let's fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit.
It's okay.
Let's get the ass, titties, and pussies.
I can work out some sad shit too. We can all work out some sad shit.
Nah, let's get to what the people love: ass, titties, and pussy.
Listen,
what up?
My favorite subject, ass, titties, and pussy. You know what though?
What?
How's your quarantine love life?
Good. I'm getting tired of eating pussy, but good.
See, you already know. You can never be tired of it. You can never be tired of it. Never.
See, I have a thing is if I eat pussy, then I don't want no head, cause my dick is already like excited from eating the pussy and watching her go crazy, and I'm going right into that shit.
Hey, normally I would make fun of you, but I think that's actually correct. Like, if you are down there and you are doing that, I'm usually jumping right in it from there.
Yeah.
Like, once I get, you know what I mean? Like, I'm jumping right in it, and then it's a little bit more exciting. Most women don't know that. We enjoy that.
So exciting.
So excited. We enjoy that.
Yeah,
they don't understand that though. They think like, so that's my question, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that you might get that one here and there where they give you the lazy blowjob, like they don't really want to do it, but it's like I enjoy it. How come you don't enjoy it, you son of a motherfucker?
Cause they only time women enjoy sucking dick is like they off a glass of wine or some shit like that. Now they wanna suck the skin off the motherfucker. You ask them to give you head. You ask them to give you head. It's like fucking telling these motherfuckers get ready to clock in for your 8-hour shift. It's like, just put some excitement to it.
All you gotta do is act. Just act. If you act, that's good enough to get us going to where we like, I don't even want to.
Chris has a question. We're good, Chris. What question do you have? She wanna.
I'm about to say, damn, I don't know if we can invite her in. Can we?
I can invite anybody in. And whoever wants to come in. Anybody wants to come in on camera, I can invite you in.
Let's go. Quarantine conversations, biatch. This is what the young people do. I don't know what it means.
You see that link right there? I just put on the chat. That link right there.
Everybody go press it.
If you was a copy this link right there, Chris,
all one people.
You gotta type that. I'm gonna leave that up. You want to get in a conversation? You're more than welcome to. But yeah, I don't know why girls don't like sucking dick. It makes me mad. Like it makes me like. Listen. I make sure it was clean. I make sure it's clean. It smells good. I've been drinking water.
I mean, it's the truth. And guess what? It only takes me 2 seconds to go and wash it all.
Exactly.
Y'all said you gotta go take a full shower. You know what I mean? Hey, can I tell you a secret? I don't like. All right.
You don't like eating pussy?
No, I just said how much I love it. I don't like it when it's. I ain't gonna say I don't like it. I almost like say when it. Oh, let me go take a shower. It's like, nah.
You want to snack? You want to snack?
No. No.
Drake want a little flavor on this pussy.
No. No.
Drake want a little salt on his oyster.
No, not that. But salt on my oyster, that's crazy. But it don't have. What I'm saying is, it don't have to be fresh out the shower. Not to say it got to be fucking. Oh yeah, she ain't take a shower for a day. I'm just saying, like, yo, if we chilling, like maybe took a shower in the morning, have breakfast or something like that, you don't gotta jump in the shower again. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not.
I have to jump in the shower every single time after I'm done. It's just me.
No, not done having sex. Not done having sex. I'm saying like just
before.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like, all right, like we might have woke up, we took a shower or whatever, but like we get through our day and it's maybe lunchtime or right before lunch, and you might have some sex. I don't need you to go take a shower.
Yeah, I don't need you to.
Yeah, we just sit around the crib chilling. Yeah, let me just.
Yo, it's just like, I mean, y'all may be clean, but remember,
yeah, because you could trust it then.
What did y'all call it? Rusty dick.
What?
Yo.
Yes, we don't want to get rusty dick.
Nah, listen. I'll tell bitches
rusty dick. Kev, ain't that's what you got? Rusty dick syndrome.
Oh shit!
I ain't got no rusty dick syndrome.
Oil can. Oh shit!
Nah.
Kev, you alright, man? You can't do two things at once?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm doing something. I'm laughing at your corny. I didn't laugh at your corny ass jokes. You corny.
I'm supposed to be corny. That's me, nigga.
Don't soft that cookies and cream ass joke, nigga. What the fuck?
I'm supposed to be corny. That's me. That's me, baby. That's me. Yeah, that's what Gilly said. Gilly said, from the Joe Budden podcast, softer than baby shit.
Softer than newborn baby shit.
He said, softer than baby shit. Oh, man.
Nah. Listen, bro. I just don't understand. Chicks have the hardest time sucking dick. But let them have two glasses of wine or some shit like that. Now they want to beat your head or let you beat your head off. Beat your head off like or let you ain't fuck her in a while or y'all just.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm talking grown up stuff.
Oh no.
Okay.
The kids can't hear this, right?
Yeah, grown up stuff. All right.
I do not want to go to jail for that. Listen. No, nigga, talking wild. You can go to jail for talking wild kids over here and that shit. That's child abuse, nigga.
True.
What the fuck you mean?
True.
Listen. Unless you be just like fucking a bitch but not on an everyday basis and y'all just cool. Oh, look, it's Crystal. What's up? Okay. What? What's up?
Here, you a star now.
Nothing much. We just cool.
Yeah. Little quarantine conversations.
I see.
Mm-hmm. What's good?
I'm in here shopping.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, we cool. Look, you doing Cat's favorite pastime.
Uh-huh.
This all that you crazy right
I
now.
don't choose to partake, but by all means, Cat probably passed you that shit.
He passed it through the screen like, here you go.
Like, oh, all right. Thanks. I got it.
Don't hate, appreciate.
Rusty dick.
What?
Yeah.
That's what we're referring to. Fresh out the shower, or a little bit of stank on it.
Fresh out the shower.
So y'all don't prefer any type of like, man's muscle.
I can't hear her at all. That's crazy.
Oh, we can.
No, fuck that.
That's terrible.
In the shower.
All right. So every time before you give head.
No, not every time. Like if you my nigga, you on your lunch break or whatever, or you just came home and it's just getting hot and heated. Like if I love you, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But if you're dirty as fuck, you want to dick suck, like nigga, get the fuck out my face.
God damn, hey, mama suck your dick. That's fine. But ask y'all a question. Here's a question. Why do y'all females always have a problem? It seems like y'all not interested in sucking dick. It seems like...
Yeah, we don't get it.
That's not my card.
Wait, say that one more time.
That's what she says.
No, what we want to know is why do chicks seem like they always have a problem when it's time to suck dick? It's like...
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like it's like a chore.
I can't speak for all females. I know me. If I'm not interested in you at all, then I'm not putting your dick in my mouth.
I'm really upset that I can't hear her retort that angry.
Go out and come back in, Kev, because we can hear her frying.
That's what she said.
And it's funny. What?
That's because Kev got them Wish AirPods.
Wish pods.
It's super long.
Just come down the fucking ear. Nigga put a whole walkie-talkie in his ear.
Cigarette hanging out that nigga ear. Got a cigarette hanging out.
Chris said you got a cigarette. She said you got a Newport hanging out your ear.
So you still here, bro?
Talking about the fugazi ass AirPods you got on.
Can you hear?
Who, Dre?
You, nigga.
Oh, I can't hear him now.
These AirPods cost $200 for Gazy mine.
Because I can't see the comments. Gosh, yo. Like, I'm not always doing something uncool, dude. No, I'm not.
Drake arguing with his wife, but listen.
That's why Apple on the back, boy.
So let me get this straight. So if you're not interested, dude, y'all not sucking his dick. But what about you have a relationship for years, and it's like, damn, he eats your box damn near every time before y'all have sex, and he enjoys it.
Because we enjoy it.
But as soon as we go to grab the back of your head.
If we together for all them years, then yeah. But if you already know I'm not, if I already know I'm not fucking with you, then it ain't gonna be a year. Your dick ain't going nowhere near my mouth.
If you yawn near me, it's going in your mouth. If you yawn near me, it's going in your mouth.
One day we gotta talk about special moves that niggas have when girls think they ain't gonna do it, and they wind up doing it. We're gonna talk about that one day. We're gonna have that conversation. I think it's an important conversation.
There ain't nothing special about it. The nigga just be like,
uncondoned shit.
Come on, yo, stop playing, yo. Come on.
The kids is here to do that, oral thing that women do. We still can't hear Kev.
We still can't
hear Kev.
I can hear y'all.
No, I hear Kev now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I can hear Crystal.
What the hell is happening?
I can hear everybody.
Black Kev, what you doing?
Y'all can hear me. I didn't speak. Yeah, this nigga shop. Kev goes shopping while he does a stream. Like he's
high. He's high, so he has to go get food.
Kev's the only nigga that I know that do a whole fucking like a podcast in a fucking Walmart.
Yo, tell us what you getting, nigga. He the nigga that set the Cherry Hill Walmart on fire.
Nah, I just seen it.
Cherry Hill, yo, let me find the fuck out that was you, nigga.
That was Kev. Yeah. He was smoking and he bucked the ass.
That looked like Kev got a whole bunch of Mexican shit in his fucking bag.
He got the Goya.
Fucking food that's left anyway. The fucking Asian food and the Mexican food.
That's Mexican? You fucking
That's the best kind.
Nah, that nigga got tortillas and cheese and sazon, all types of shit.
I mean, we talking shit, but I got that stuff in my house, brother. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. It's just delicious.
It's racist.
Hey, in fact, I'm about to go get something right now.
And Kev just tried to glaze over that fucking tube of KY jelly he had in that motherfucking cart. Look, go back in your car, Kev. Yo, Crystal.
KY jelly, bro? No, go ahead.
Nah, Crystal had a question. What you wanted to ask us, yo? Because we just like start bullshitting. Oh, you can't remember now?
All right, so do guys really y'all get really aroused if a girl wants you to nut on her face, like give her a facial? Is that really a turn on?
Oh yes.
It tells me a lot about her, and not a bad thing. It just tells me how if she fuck with me if she let me do that. She fucking with me.
Oh hell yeah, that's a lot. If I'm busting your face, my dick probably will get hard again, and we're gonna go for round 2 right there.
I might love you. I might love you. I might love you after that. Like, oh. But I'm going to also say, she probably do this shit off the side. She probably do this shit all the time. I don't want to love her, but I do.
I don't want to love her, but I do.
And then my other question is like, will how a girl sucks your dick? Will that make you fall in love with her, or that make you attracted to her the way she sucks your dick, or it don't matter?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Give me an instance. Like, meaning, when in the relationship are we?
I'll marry a bitch because she sucked my dick so good. Wanted to divorce him.
We 6 months in.
6 months in? Ooh, it might be the tipping point.
6 months in.
It might be the tipping point. If everything else cool and then you do that and it's like crazy, yeah, I'm like, whoa. Yeah. I'm like, she the one.
Yeah, we might.
She the one.
Your phone might be linked to my shit. You might have a tracking device on your phone. Like, whether nigga dick she suck like this, and she ain't sucking nobody else's dick like this but mine.
I got to lock you down. I gotta lock you down. Yeah. It's over.
It's over.
They put your jersey in the rafters.
So like your nut is like little tracking device. So
yes.
Tracking device.
Yeah, I will hack your shit. Your shit will be officially hacked. I will hack the fuck out of your phone. You won't be able.
Same question to you, Crystal. Same question.
Wait, say it again.
If a nigga ate your box and you ain't never had your box eaten like that before, will it make you go head over heels? Like he just fucked your whole world up.
Wait, it's staticky. Say it one more time.
Okay, Dre, you try.
You want Sprint? Well, I got the kids in here, but yeah, same question you had, but reverse it. Oh.
If a nigga ate your pussy and like made you go crazy, would you go head over heels for him?
Is that all you need? Is that all you need? Like,
yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. Reasons?
That's not all I need, though.
Well, so let us know. What we talking about?
Number one, he could be doing the same thing he doing to me to another bitch. So I'm not going.
Oh, okay.
Give him my all. Because niggas ain't shit. He doing the same thing to me. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so in love. But he doing the same thing to this bitch.
See, niggas fall in love through their dicks. niggas hearts is in their dicks.
That's not true. That ain't true. You know why?
Why?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
You ain't never fucked a girl that you just like, you got it and you like, yo, I can't let her go. She's my world. And Dre, don't say no because it happened to you. You even told us the story. About snatching.
I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I was saying, yeah. But it was the other shit, too, though. It was the other shit that came with it. It was the whole package. So, like, that's why I said it's not just that. Because guess what? If the conversation was trash, like, if I wasn't fucking with her on that type note, then it's just fucking. And that's it. That might be great. But another woman can come and entertain me because guess what? Mentally, I'm not stimulated, but that's me. That's why I say I'm different when it comes to that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm different when it comes to that.
I'm gonna mute Kev's mic because
I can't hear. We can't hear him, but we damn sure can see him.
I just muted his mic. There you go. That sounds a lot better because I had that whole Walmart background in the fucking background. But
I'm not messing with you. What you doing?
But a lot of dudes.
I'm about to go outside. I'm not hype. You hype. And you got food that ain't tell me nothing. You can, but you can tell me when you get food.
Look, see, that's real love right there. When your wife cuts you out. Drake must have been jerking off these past couple of days.
Do I want some?
Yo, Drake getting screamed on?
Every day. No.
You getting screamed on, bro?
Yeah.
Never.
His wife, my wife.
You gotta go to bed now?
Mm-hmm.
Get right.
You gotta go to bed now, Dre?
Dre, this is live.
Who you think is beating the fight?
Dre, this is live, so your wife get to watch this shit back. You know what I'm saying?
She don't give a fuck about nothing I say on here. Who you think is beating the fight, me or her? Exactly.
Her.
I
see you gonna get the beating your sleep shit. You ever like women is crazy. Women will fuck you up while you sleeping.
I should never do that.
Fucking right. Fucking right.
Look, Crystal knows Crystal don't fuck the nigga up while he was sleeping.
Fucking right. Because you want to know why? Because you want to do your dickhead shit. I'm not going to wild out while you awake. I'm going to let you sleep, be all comfortable, even might suck your dick a little bit. Let your ass fall into that deep sleep.
No. You're a demon sent from hell if you do that. You're a demon sent from hell. If you do that and then trick them and start beating them the fuck up, you need to go to jail.
I need to go to jail. So can I be blunt? So if I know you doing some dickhead shit and you living in my house and I find out you fucking somebody else, wait till your ass go to sleep.
But why wait until he go to sleep? Matter of fact, why give him head first? And why trick him that way?
Because it's not even a trick. Because you tricking me, so I'm gonna trick you back. But I'm gonna come out on top. Because you gonna get fucked up, not me.
I tell you, that's how chicks roll. Chicks are dirty.
That's crazy, yo.
Oh, bro. Me and one of my exes broke up. I told you I had to hide every night in the house. I didn't even go to sleep for like 2 days straight.
She was crazy though.
Crazy. The fucked up part about it is like females, we get a bad rap, but I can't speak for everybody. I speak for myself. Some of us is not always crazy. It's fuck niggas that do dumb shit that make us have to be crazy because they would have got taken advantage of and niggas done thought it was okay. So we now gotta show the fuck up. We gotta show our ass. We gotta stab a couple niggas, pop some tires, a couple bitches. I'm crazy.
So
damn.
All right. So let's turn it around and say that a man catches his woman cheating. Is it cool for me to pick her up while she's asleep and throw her out the window? Because that's what will go through my mind. Like, I should throw this bitch out the window right now. She wouldn't even suspect it. But then I'm gonna eat her pussy
if you
first.
if you like wearing orange and getting fucked in your ass and you want to go to jail, that's okay.
But yo,
what happened to y'all?
They don't never see themselves wearing orange. How's it different? I call cops. You stab me, you going to jail.
You going to jail.
You going smooth the fucking jail. I'll put money on your books because I probably love you still, but you going to jail.
Exactly. You gonna come see me. You gonna see me on visit.
You gonna have to sit this one out for a couple of weeks.
Let me make sure
that.
you're good.
Not a 7 day. Your ass better be down here seeing me. Shit, 7 days, nigga, 8 day. You better be here.
Yo, hey. Sometimes you gotta send your woman to jail to make sure she appreciates you.
Yo, I'm fucking crying, yo.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes.
Like, look, how them hoodles and noodles treating you. Listen, you ready to come home and act the fuck right? Exactly. I'll be there to pick you up and everything.
Lawyer and everything. That's
Look, I got the chief's phone number. Act up if you want to. I got the chief of police phone number.
Shit.
I hate y'all.
I tell a chick in a heartbeat, you stab me or do anything that can cry your ass and go to jail. Yeah, you got titties too. I ain't showing my shit.
All right, but Kev, let me ask you. So if you, for you to say that, why would you do something to take her to that point that's gonna make her want to do some shit like that?
I would never like. The old me has done that. The old me has sickened chicks there, and you know what? It was just because you didn't give a fuck. When you younger as a man,
exactly,
you don't. You really don't. And sometimes you don't give a fuck, or sometimes that, like we just had an episode, you're not the one. Like real shit. It's nothing against you, but it's just like, all right, you just feeling time.
You ain't for me.
And that's a fucked up way to say it, but that's sometimes how we think. Like you just feeling time right now.
You're supposed to let her know though. Like, yo, I think we should just kind of.
Yeah, you're supposed to be upfront with it. Like, don't lead her on. Like, don't tell her you love her. Stop smashing her up, all crazy.
Well, no.
Looking her out or whatever.
Let's
like, oh, well, you know what? I don't really view you as girlfriend type. Like, nigga, I will fucking kill you.
Sex for me is sex. I ain't half-assing myself. I need you to go advertise for me. I need to advertise. I need your advertisement. I need a chick's advertisement. What? I need a chick's advertisement. I mean, I'm going to dip it down, do all types of crazy shit. I need to go tell her friends, even if I'm not really feeling her. I need to go advertise for me. So I had them thinking, I'm never going to half-ass myself. That's one. But two, you're right. There's some chicks I told, like, look, you not my girl. I'm going to make this clear. I can't love you. Don't try to love me back. Please don't. I said that shit. I tell a chick, don't love me back. Don't try to love me. That's not what I'm looking for. and they don't
How
listen.
the fuck, like, don't love me back? Like, don't color in my square. Like, nigga, you're in my square. Get out.
Yo, don't love me back. If I tell you that and I'll keep it G with you that don't love me back, and you dumb enough to love me back, I'm gonna look at you. So you hear me that I love
You
you.
can't do that.
All right,
by telling her you love her too.
So if you can't do that though. You can't do that. So if I was a female and you said that shit to me, and I'm like, you're not my girl, and we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. All right, so nigga, your pants are staying on. You're not sucking no titties. You're not fingering me. You're not doing shit. I'm not your girl.
Yeah, right.
I'm not your girl.
Because it's happening. Shit. Whether you want it to or not. It's happening.
Shit. I
make no promises.
You should be able to. You should be able to keep it real with a girl. If you just want sex, you should be able to like, yo, listen. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm not looking for none of that. I'm gonna.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Go ahead.
But I don't get mad. Like I fuck chicks that had other dudes they was talking to. I didn't care. Oh well, you here right now. Thank you for telling me. Right, because it was
only just a frog.
I'm gonna get a nut and do what you gotta do.
See, that's why I'm scared of dating right now. I would never date right now. I'm glad I'm married because that's what dating is, right? If I'm dating, the way I'm used to it, I'm outside, so I can say this. The way I'm used to is that
I'll call her and try to look at this video when it get over.
You date,
beat his ass in his sleep, fuck him up.
I might not. Like if I take you on a date or whatever, I'm not gonna tell you my girl. I'm not gonna do none of that. But I'm definitely fucking first. Like I'm definitely fucking you. I gotta know if the pussy good, then maybe we can try to do something. If the pussy good and all the other shit, like that's like a prerequisite now, or it was a prerequisite. Now I don't know what they doing.
I understand that though, but it's just like damn. But if that's the case, then we could flip it on you. Like, all right, I'm not trying to be your girl. Don't be in a relationship. Like, don't be calling me. Don't be popping up. But
that's happened.
Like what?
That's happened. That's happened.
But what if? Okay, so all right. So what if you get into an accident and now you paralyzed and you can't do it at all? I've seen it happen.
Oh my God.
Relationships cannot be based on sex because anything is liable to happen.
That's true.
Real relationships can't be based on sex.
Goodness gracious.
Loving, caring relationships can't be based on sex. I'm in a relationship, caring relationship. I'm not having sex every single day. Okay. But me single?
Exactly.
Me single? Niggas, Dre, no. I had a rotation. I had bitches I had chicks lined up 5 days a week that you had selected days that you had to adhere to. Don't break the code. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bitch, it's Tuesday. You're Friday. Don't call me. Like, what?
Nah, they call me. You can call me. I'll talk to you. But after a certain time, my shit on mute. My shit going silent mode. Like, yo, I don't need you ringing my phone. All that shit. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You're going to look so great talking about your rotation. You're going to look so great.
Nigga, that was so long ago, nigga. I was like, that's almost 10 years ago.
Nigga got a roller.
10, 15. That was so long ago. I couldn't do that now. I couldn't keep up with this shit. I wouldn't have the energy to do it right now. That's why
I'm about to say we're also very old, so yeah, ain't no rotations happening right now. You got one rotation, and that's like
you gonna fuck up and tear your rotator cuff. That's
yep. Whole shoulder out, like bitch.
Done that. Done that.
Nah, but
let's try this.
That's ridiculous. What?
Oh my gosh.
Nah, but yeah, like I said, like, but back to being like pure sexual relationship. I learned from Dre's aunt, and don't take this the wrong way. Right. His aunt told me females want you to keep it real. No, I didn't have sex with Dre's aunt. She just gave me some game when I was a young boy. He was there. She was like, yo, keep it real with females.
She just
no. That's Drake, my man. I never do no shit like that.
She just gave me poppy top.
She just gave me. She do. Nah, she just ran me some games. She's like, keep it real with these chicks, and they'll do anything for you. I'm like, nah, that's BS. Cause I was lying.
He ain't listen though.
I listen. Oh, I listen. No, I listened back then. How you think I got the rotations? I kept it G real. I tell chicks.
Hey, listen, ain't no chick gonna be like, sure, I'll be Tuesday.
I told him, like, I'm not looking for nothing.
I'll be Wednesday.
I told him, I'm not looking for nothing. I'm not looking for no girl. I'm looking just to have fun. I'm not turning down those texts if you offer it to me. I'm not going to be pressuring you that shit either. I got other people that I'm sleeping with. Yeah. I don't care.
If that's the case.
I don't care who you sleeping with. I'm not going to interfere. If I see you in the streets with your nigga, your other nigga, I'm going to keep strolling. You do the same thing.
Keep stepping, bitch.
You know how many girls I bumped into that I was hitting, that was walking with their other side nigga? I didn't even acknowledge it, bitch. I kept it pushing. And she was cool with that. Because most niggas is snap when they say, oh, that. Nah, I just kept it pushing. But you got to do the same thing. You see me in the street, you flip the fuck out, you kicked out. That's it. You done. You got to go.
You got to go.
You got to go.
You terminated, huh?
Yeah, but you keep it real with them. Yeah, nothing. But that's keeping it real. That's honesty. That way, there ain't no confusion. You get some. Damn, Dre, stop. You get some that do get confused and want to try to make a relationship out of shit, and you have to tell them like this is not what I signed up for. Like you tripping now. You bugging. And some of them.
All right, so for you when you said like, all right, so you meet a girl and like, look, all right, I'm just here to have fun. I'm just trying to hang out. So what is there to do that's not going to involve a sexual encounter?
Movies. We go out to eat. If I'm sitting, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go Dave and Buster. Like, you want to roll with me?
Nah, I'm a smash.
But at least it leads to sex because they feel so comfortable having a good time with you. It's a fact. Girls know from the first time they meet you whether they're gonna give you some pussy or not. It's what you do, and that's all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
You do what denies you the pussy. Now, if I'm coming off as some horny ass nigga, that's all I'm thinking about, I'm probably not gonna get the ass. But if I don't care about it, we having a good time, we chilling, and we bugging, she gonna give it to me. And I told her from Jump Street, I'm not turning it the fuck down. I'm not turning it away. Sorry, you give it to me, I'm gonna take it.
Dog food? Okay, I'm gonna tell you how you dog food.
I'm not foul. Am I foul for that shit? If she offered me pussy, am I foul for not turning it down?
You know they ate dog food today.
In my opinion, coming from a female, yes. Because, well, no, I can't say you foul. You need to be.
Yeah, you can be quiet.
If that's not what you wanted, if you don't want nothing further from her, but just fun and hanging out, then you need to be strong and not like, look, that's not what I want.
No.
Because you contradict yourself. You're like, look, I'm not trying to be a nigga. I'm not trying to do this. So if I offer you something, you're just going to take it from me?
If I told you, because I tell a chick straight up, if you offer it to me, I am going to take it. But I'm not going to pressure you in. I'm not going to pressure you into giving it to me.
I don't believe that.
No.
But when she do give it to you, then y'all still just homies and whatnot.
We still just homies. I didn't say, hey, let's have sex. If you grab my dick or
but she initiated it and you took the bait, so that you just is equally liable. You now you got feelings because obviously you feel as though you have to take it. You feeling her enough to do it to her, so you digging her.
Look at that face right here. Look at that face right here. It's a lot of niggas that get pussy that have no feelings. How you think
it's more of a utility sometimes. Like
you ever wonder why guys cheat on their beautiful, loving females sometimes with some ugly chick? No. Don't listen to that.
Sorry.
No.
Do you ever wonder why? You ever wonder why your guy like, damn, why did he cheat on me with this ugly ass Gila monster looking bitch? Because that bitch done sucked the soul out. That bitch talking about she could show him and suck the soul out of him.
And it's only because that girl.
Go ahead.
That's true, but because that girl is giving him something that the other person's not.
Go ahead, other room.
Yeah, but that's sexually. Men, real shit, men, and niggas don't want to admit it. Men fake through their dick. And you know how many guys cheated? Dre, here, listen to this shit. How many guys have ever cheated or done something or fucked the bitch they weren't supposed to fuck? After you bust that nut, you like, damn, I fucked up.
That's everything. That's every time. That's every time you even do yourself.
This is not thinking. That's thinking. This ain't thinking. That shuts everything down.
All right. Let's have a real conversation here. So when it comes to something like that, you got to think about it. Because before that gets involved, you're thinking. So I always say the way you don't like I don't cheat, but like the way you don't cheat is, guess what? How did you end up at that person's house? Or how did you end up talking to that person on the phone? Or how did you end up doing anything that led you up to that point? That's where you fucked up at. You've been fucked up before you got to that person's house.
Yeah.
Period.
That's
just me.
Period.
Don't put yourself. I said, don't put yourself in a bad situation.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing before.
I agree.
If you fishing for chicks,
exactly.
You know what you're doing.
Because most of the time, sometimes you just be horny, and you just, for most guys, sometimes they just horny. And they want to see, like, let me see where I'm going to go. I'm not going to try anything, but let me see where it go. And then once they take over, that's it.
Yeah, but that's a suicide mission.
Yeah, you already on some shit if you do that.
Yeah, you already.
We just see.
Like she called.
See what's going to happen, you know.
See what color
she might be crazy. She might not.
Yeah. You know what you're going to do at that point.
Yeah, you do.
Is she going to be Arby's or is she going to be Chick-fil-A? Let me see.
It's always Arby's. They're roast beef.
The beef curtain.
So now here's the thing. What makes females cheat? Because that's like the big. Ooh. That is like the biggest. It ain't a big mystery, but man, it's a mystery because there's so many layers to when females cheat. Come on, Crystal, you gotta give us a peek behind the curtain. We always give you
behind the beef.
Yeah.
I've never cheated on anybody.
Have you ever had a girlfriend that cheated on somebody that came and told you? Yeah, have you had a girlfriend cheat on they dude, but came and told you why they did it? Like they're like, go ahead, give us a peek behind the curtain. Don't name their names. We don't name drop.
No names. She pretty much said the reason why she stepped out on her niggas because he wasn't appreciating her, but he was paying the bills. He make sure she had gas in her car, food in the house. So she's not gonna give that up just for some, just a little appreciation. Somebody to tell you you're beautiful every now and again. She gonna do this from this nigga, but then make sure everything's taken care of over here.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
So why would you bite off your nose? You can't cut off your nose and spite your face. Like she's not gonna give up all her bill. Everything's getting paid for, but he just don't appreciate her. So this other nigga thinks she's the world. She's not just gonna give up everything. I'm gonna let him tell me I'm pretty, but then I'm gonna go home and get my bills paid.
You know what? I heard about that before. You know where I heard about that at? First 48. She's gonna get murdered. That's the shit that gets people fucking murdered. I can tell you that shit right now. That nigga find out. It's over. I'll tell you that shit.
That nigga said first 48. Nah, but that's real shit. So it seems like, cause I hear a lot of that for female. It's more the emotions. There's more emotional attached to them because than there is anything else, man. Damn, that means my girl gonna cheat on me, so I gotta start telling her she looks pretty beautiful.
Hey, you know when it's off.
Joking.
You know when it's off. If it's off, you know if it's off for a long ass time because shit ain't the same. Well, she ain't giving it to you like that. It's off.
Yeah, that's a topic for 2 weeks from now. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Because most times men cheat. It's just stupid shit. It just, you might be hanging with your homeboys, and this nigga just start being in the backseat getting sucked off by some joint, and it sounds good. You in the front seat driving, you like, yo, damn, it sound crazy back there. Yo, won't you drive for a little bit? Let me get back there.
I would like to say that has never happened with me and you.
No
that's a very odd example.
But if you hear some chick slurping me back in the backseat crazy,
I don't want it. I want out of that car.
Yeah.
I want out of that car.
I'm a foul nigga. Like, I'll be like, yo.
I'm out of that car.
I've been in situation.
But that's because I'm a happily married man.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe some people won't.
But maybe you're in a relationship and your girl don't give you head, but you hear this. Seem like this bitch done Hoover just hit your nigga with the Hoover move back there, dude. You ain't gonna want to hop in that back seat after just a relationship. Oh, what happened to Crystal?
Oh, Crystal's gone.
Oh shit.
I'm not, but that's because I'd rather go get my own. Like I would rather, because to me, if you do some shit like me personally, if you do some shit like that, then you'll do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll do anything. That's just me though.
I'm just saying. If she hoovers your man, and she back, I brought her back. If she hoovers your man, I know a lot of niggas that are like, damn, I'm back. You back, or you see her.
I'm also 35. I don't want to share. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird at that point.
You say I'm 35, I don't want to share?
Yeah. Yeah, like, people don't do nothing like that. Even if I was single, it's like, oh, yo, you hitting her? All right, I'm about to hit her next. No.
Yeah, nigga, there's niggas that's 50 years old that still share bitches.
That's weird, man.
They don't care.
I don't need to do that.
That's just trifling.
It's millions upon millions. I'm good.
It's like, yo, her ass is fat as shit. Like, I want next.
I don't know. I'm a different type of nigga. I wouldn't do that. Like, at this point in my life, there's no way I would need that. The streets don't need that.
So
I wouldn't do that.
But that's another thing. Like that shows you what men grow up, because men we don't grow up like at a certain we don't grow up at a certain age. Is when you finally meet a special female, that's when you grow up. Because it is.
All right, but what you want to eat?
Some people, I get what you're saying. I think some people do it a little bit differently, though. You know what I'm saying?
I seen cats in their 20s meet the one that they want to be with and chill.
Okay.
And just chill. That's who they marry. That's who they be with. They have their whole family with. That's who they with. I seen cats in their 50s, 60s, still bouncing them, just bouncing.
So you're talking about being a hoe. Like, when you say grow up, you mean not being a hoe.
But you finding a girl that you comfortable with, because every man finds a female that they comfortable with, that's who you want to be with. That's your life, as you say, your life partner. That's who you want to spend the rest of your life with, no matter what, how she look, how her body changes or whatever, the arguments, that's who I got to be with every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, okay. Females sometimes, from just as me looking from the outside in, it seems like females get attached to dudes instead of getting, and they might not be the one for them, but they just get attached because they just think this guy's doing everything for them. He tells he love her, and all this other shit. Where us, I don't give a fuck how much a chick tell me she love me. If you're not who I don't feel that click right there, or my mind ain't where it's supposed to be. I'm not fucking locking it in with you.
Yeah, of course.
That's just it is.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Of course not. Yeah, because it's like we can't go further than that. I don't even want to live with you.
Because how many chicks have you seen like, oh, this nigga ain't shit? Like, what?
No, he just didn't like you.
You couldn't tell this nigga. No, but you couldn't tell this nigga ain't shit. This nigga been selling drugs. This nigga don't have a job, no car, no nothing, no future, no anything. But somehow you gonna make a relationship.
No, we lost her again.
Nigga. Now I brought it back. Cause her screen froze up.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost in the conversation, but yeah, sometimes he just don't like you. It ain't that he ain't shit. He just don't like you. That's just the fact of the matter. It's like if everybody's relationship worked out, we have a whole different type of world right now. We ain't got that type of world. Niggas get to the point where they ain't fucking with you, or vice versa, and you part ways. Sometimes it's not as clean as you want. As a man, if you meet this life partner in your early 20s and you ain't ready for it yet, and you still want to fuck around and you friend zone her, like, what is the thought process behind that? I gotta bench you. I gotta redshirt you. You gotta get redshirted.
Sometimes we sit a female down and friend zone her, or keep her just up. You might push her away because you just don't want to fuck. You just don't want to drag her through the mud because you just know you ain't shit right now. It's some girls I ain't never fucked with because and I like her. Like I'm like right now, I'm not mentally ready. You are definitely wifey material, but I can't drag you through this shit I'm about to drag you through. Like, let me just go on my way.
I've never been through this. I've never been through that.
I seen girls that like me that I ain't want to drag through the mud, and I just push them away. But then they wind up being with somebody else and shit like that, and find a good dude that takes care of them and shit. I've been there. It's cool, right?
I've never been there because I know that if anything, like if I know I'm not ready, I'm gonna be vocal about it. But if I really liked you, then I would be ready. Like even if if you really like somebody, then you're gonna be like, all right, fuck it, let's just try it.
Bro,
but if you're trying to be a hoe, then you must not like them like that to not be a hoe.
Sometimes it's not. You don't want to be a hoe. Nah, you don't want to be a hoe sometimes, but sometimes it's like I'm young. I still got a lot of you know what I mean? Oh, Dre, what happened to Dre? Damn, this is really fucked up. I lost everybody. By myself. See? That's the difference between the computer that's hardwired to the internet, fucking Wi-Fi. Dre, where you at, man? I need you. I need my co-host. But like I was saying, man, sometimes you might have to rest, put a chick on the bench because it's just the people you hang around, you ain't ready to, hang them up. You really think they're your boys, or the information you getting is wrong. And you listen to the dumb shit, so you still doing dumb shit. And I just don't want to burn them. Like, I'm like, damn, she's just too good to burn and shit. Oh, yeah, I think it is. The technology is something. Yeah, so, yeah, I think this is it. So, I'm guessing we're going to call it for our quarantine conversations and shit like that. It's been fun. I don't know where Dre went. I don't know where Kev went. He bounced on us and everything like that. But like I said, we do this on not every day, but here and there. And like I said, you're more than welcome to join the conversation, join on the live with us, man. Just to the convo, chop it up and everything like that. I'm gonna call it a day because I don't see Dre getting back on here. So we out. We will see you this Sunday. The end of the sneaker battle. We're gonna have a guest in the studio, hopefully. So peace.